So for my project, I chose L'Hopital's rule using other indeterminate forms. And so the first form is 0 times infinity, and it usually comes in a limit that has to do with multiplying two different functions. And what you do is you take either of the functions and you put it over the reciprocal of the other function, and then that usually yields L'Hopital's rule. And so then you solve it that way. And then the second one I did was infinity minus infinity, and so that usually has to come with, or has to do with a limit that is the subtraction of one function from one function to another. And then in this case, you usually just combine terms, and it usually has to do with fractions, but in a case that it doesn't, you have to make it a fraction, which can be a little bit difficult. And then the last three forms are exponential forms, and so they always have to do with two functions that are one's the base and one is an exponent. And so then it's infinity to 0, 0 to 0, and 1 to the infinity power. And then so what you do is you let y equal the function inside the limit, and then you take the natural log of each side, and then after that you take the limit of each side, and that will yield the 0 times infinity form, and then you use that form to solve for to solve again, and then that should yield L'Hopital's rule again, and then you solve for the actual limit answer, and then you take the y form, and so you have natural log of the limit of y equals L, and so then the limit of y equals e to the L, which also equals the limit of the function to the, or the base of a function to the exponent.